topics are about, right? So before all of that, I want to just share that about my idea, about this SGD. I don't want you guys to think that I'm a teacher, like a professor, or anything. I want you guys to just relax and just feel like you're comfortable, you're safe here. Whatever English you say, you're safe. Don't feel any pressure. The most important thing for Taiwanese students is that they're always so pressured to speak English. I don't know where the pressure comes from, probably from your peers, from your teachers, but please don't feel that in this room, especially in my SGD. So first, I'm not an instructor or any professional teacher or professor. No, I'm just a friend of you. And it's just a matter of sharing experience. So it's not that I'm teaching you or making you like you have to do this and that to make a good table topics. No, it was just experience sharing. So a couple of things to share. All right, let's try to make this thing work. Otherwise, we'll just see this. All right, so. Oh, you do have clipboard. Technical issue. We should remind the name for Andy again. This is Leo, Minnie, Bess, James, David, Jeffrey, Terry, Richard, Maggie, Allie. You got it? What's her name? Oh, nice. You weren't paying attention. I thought we were just taking it. Okay, so what is table topic? Basically, it's just a 1 to 2 minutes impromptu speech, a mini speech. It's not like a big speech that you have to do for that 15 minutes or in half an hour. No, it's just a tiny little speech. And basically, you have no time to prepare because as the session master, you guys will have been to the meeting, right? So you know what table topics are about. Basically, the session master call on people. They ask question first, and then call on people. And basically, you have no time to prepare. But if you can walk really, really slow, and then you probably have time to prepare. But then, it's a good time to take revenge on people. So make sure you take table topic session master next time. You can ask a friend that you want to take revenge on. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so I want to talk about what are most people that are afraid of SGD. Not SGD. Table topics. And first of all, it's the stage fright. Who has stage fright? Come seriously. Like you don't shake at all when you're on stage. Okay, probably you're a professional speaker. Okay, so a lot of people are afraid of stage fright. And the second thing is that you have absolutely no idea what to say. Who has that kind of problem? Okay, most people, like a lot of people have that kind of problem. And then you don't even understand the question. Who has that kind of question here? I think David kind of have it. Like you don't know how to like dye your hair, right? Okay, so here's a solution, or I would say my suggestion to you. First of all, you have the stage fright. Make sure you know that it's okay to be nervous. A lot of time, it's us freaking us out. It's not an audience that is freaking you out. It's actually yourself. So you keep telling yourself that, I don't know, I'm so afraid. What should I do? But no, first of all, you have to calm yourself. So make sure you tell yourself it's okay to feel nervous. Then probably that'll get better. You probably still your hands are probably still shaking, your legs are probably still shaking, but it's okay. Make sure you tell yourself, convince yourself, tell your brain it's okay. So that's the first thing. Second thing, don't know what to say, and this is what I would like to talk about and what we would like to focus on today. Did I speak too fast? Sorry.
No.
Okay. Okay. So this is what I would like to focus on today, which is about the later activity that we're gonna do. What I would suggest is that you can talk whatever that first pop up in your head. Some question, because you don't have much time to prepare. And along the way, during the 1 minute, say the first thing that pop up in your head, or repeat a question over again. And try to repeat it slow so you can think of something to say. Okay? And make some, later I will talk about that. So what about like you don't even understand the question? I will say that you probably just stand there and smile. No, just kidding now. Who told you to stand there and smile? I will say that go ahead and twist the question. Like I said, You don't know what's dye your hair. Like, you don't know the meaning of dye, but you're in a competition. What if you're in a competition right now? And you don't know, you're not supposed to add a context here what the question means. But then you can start talking about how you get your hairstyle. Something to do with hair. So even though you're not connected to the topic or the question, but it's okay. Who cares about that, right? As long as you're on the stage, you're practicing, you're putting yourself out there, it's making progress. So I think it's okay that if you answer something that's totally not related, like it's not 100% related to the question, but you are saying something instead of just stand there and smile. I think that would be a better solution. So I would say go ahead and twist the question. Like the hair problem, that you don't want to dye your hair means. But maybe there's a picture on the screen. Then start talking about the picture and about your own experience. So that's about the thing about table topics. So what kind of skills will you need? Think out of the box. Sorry, what does that mean? Was think out of the box. In Chinese, we said, yeah. That's what we're gonna do later. The activity is gonna be fun. Lots of brainstorming. Think something that normally people won't say. If you're asked a question, something like, "What did you have fun?" Or what? Oh, this is my favorite question. What is your hobby? Gosh, reading novels, listening to music. Seriously, guys, dude, that's all about your life? I mean, there's gonna be something that really interests you. And if you really have interest about it, you have to have something to say. So what I mentioned in this question is that people say all the time, I like reading novels, I like listening to music, and period, nothing else. But no, there actually more to say. There are a lot of things to say when you really love something. Like for me, I love volleyball, and I will start talking about how I love volleyball, how the team works, and how we play during it, how we figured out our strategies, all this kind of thing. If you really have passion for something, you have got to have something to say. A lot of people say, I really don't know what to say in table topics, but these are the things that you can say. So you know what I mean? When you're asked next time that what is your hobby? Don't just say you like listening to music. Say what kind of music do you listen to? Why do you like it? Think more than just the question. A lot of time in Taiwan, I don't know, probably we don't get asked questions often in class, or we're not used to giving informative answer to the teacher or your listeners. So sometimes we just make our answer as short as possible. But sometimes make yourself talkative like me. Like make yourself like really want to talk, really want to share. Instead of just holding it back to yourself, you don't want to be isolated all alone. You want to share your experience with people. Like I always think that when you're communicating with people, you're learning something. You don't necessarily have to go through what they have been through, but you experience the life through their talking, through the way they talk. So sharing is the good thing about table topic is that you learn when you're communicating with the people. You learn how to deliver your idea, how to plot out what you have experienced. Like you must have gone through some experience, like really funny things or funny experience, or some strange experience, like you followed by someone, or you got a surprise birthday party. Like how you plot out those kind of sceneries for people. It's really important, and that's about table topic. Table topic is just like daily conversation, basically. You have to be informative. You have to let people know what you're trying to deliver, and you have to be. At some point in time, add some humor to it. Try to make the audience laugh and try to attract the audience. So what I would say is that make your points clear. Don't really have to be a lot, but make your points clear and what you're trying to deliver, and be confident. This is the most important thing on stage. Be confident. You have to trust in yourself before people trust in you. So trust in yourself. You can do it. Make sure you know that you can do something. Okay? All right, I'm talking too much. Okay, so whatever you can. So like I said, don't just answer the questions. Think something more. What if you're asked a question? How did you like the weather today? What if you're asked this kind of question? You don't just say, oh, it's a sunny day and I like it. No, you don't say something like that. You say something more. When I see the sun like this, I want to play volleyball. I want to go swimming with my friends. And probably bring out some experience that you had. Like maybe a couple of weeks ago, I went out with friends, go up to the mountain and we have fun and how we experience the whole trip, something like that. So absolutely a lot of things to say. So I think, and just remember the most important thing. That is that it's just only 1 minute, baby. Seriously, it's just only 60 seconds. We don't ask you to stand up there and speak an hour. No, it's just only 1 minute. Come on, just a blink of eyes and then you're past. So don't be so afraid. Don't freak out on the stage and look at a session master and say, I don't know what I'm just supposed to do. And look at the timer and say, what did you reach the green for? Just try to attract the audience. Try to connect with your audience. Get comfortable with the stage. I know that when we started, it's not as easy and it's not as comfortable when you're speaking your second language. You're doing public speaking. Believe it or not, even for foreigners, I've seen in other clubs, even foreigners are afraid of table topics. Because just imagine, even if they ask you in Chinese and you have to speak on stage to a group of audience, it still makes you nervous. So don't think that your English will be laughed at or think that your English is not enough. Because just imagine, the foreigners know that you're a Taiwanese. You learn English as a second language. You're not a native speaker. So be confident of your English. We have been learning English for what, 10 years, 15 years? I think Andy has more years. But you have learned English for a long time. You have had enough English to make it well, to make it a speech. So be confident, and we are going to do something fun today. And it's about like a brainstorming. But right before that, I think we'll have to take a little break right now. And later on, we will go on to our activity later. I will try to explain it later because it's kind of not super complicated, but it's going to be fun. So try to find your teammates. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you guys, do the officer want to go in? Yes. No? Yes. Come on. Be there. You don't have much to do. We can beat. Okay, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 7, do you play?
I have to go.
Oh, okay. Hannah, do you want to play?
I have to.
Oh, okay. Let's do 3 people in the group. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Oh wait. Oh, Richard, do you want to play? Okay, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you can watch them.
Yeah.
All right. So this game, should I explain it right now? All right, I will explain it also. For this game, it's what I call the brainstorming. There, each group has. Okay, so what you have to do later, we have some extra, so we can have those. Okay, it's divided into 3 parts. So fold it like that. Oh, it's kind of hard. You guys probably need the tape. Yeah, I would just say the basic stuff. Okay, later on, and then 3 more here. So you will get, this is what it will look like.